And so there's something, I'm sure you guys heard this before. I'm not sure if Richard Cooper came up with it or Rollo Tomasi, but one of them came up with it. Or maybe it was someone else, but I believe one of them are the guys that said is women break rules for alphas and make rules for betas. And so when you look at the whole it's a man's job to approach women thing, what I've realized is that's a beta rule. It's a beta rule. And most betas adhere to it because really it's all they can do. And it makes their situation pretty and more romantic. Oh, I'm the masculine, manly man making the approach on the feminine girl who's too shy and weak to approach me. I'm the hero. She's the damsel in the... It plays and it makes your inferior value seem like something that is not, right? Like you're doing this heroic deed, this heroic masculine deed in approaching her, right? But at the end of the day, it's a beta rule. And what you see when you see girls approaching guys, especially with, you know, the celebrities, the athletes, the TikTokers, whatever, they're breaking that rule for alphas. Remember, they make rules for betas and break them for alpha. Not approaching men is a beta rule. And they'll only break it for alphas, or at least someone that they perceive to be of greater value than themselves or worth the risk. And this next article goes into that, right? And this is a great article. So, this is an article from Elite Daily written by a female, by the Ambrose girls. So the article is called "This Guy Has the Best Reason for Why He Never Asked Out Women." Let's get into it. A little bit ago, we wrote an article on yours truly, Elite Daily, called "If You Really Liked Her, You'd Be the First One to Make a Move." Oh God, I swear. I don't even have to move forward. Like, let's stop here. Let's stop right here because I gotta address this. If you really liked her, you'd be the first one to make a move. But couldn't you say that about girls too, right? If you really liked him, wouldn't you be the first to make a move? What is it? Oh God, this is why we have to have this conversation because there's so much silliness here. If you really liked her, you'd be the first one to make a move. But what does the girl not approaching the guy say about her attraction to him? We don't talk about that. But let's continue. The title here pretty much sums up the point of the article. But in case you need more of a clue in, guys, just ask us out already. While we stand by our article and wholeheartedly still believe in every tight word within it, our stance on said article was recently challenged. The challenger, a guy, of course. Hold up. I had a thought. Okay, no. I had a brain fart. Okay, he didn't just casually disagree with our belief that the guy need to be the ask her outer. Why do girls do silly shit like that? He really disagreed. In fact, he became sort of heated about it in the already hot 90-degree weather on his rooftop pool deck. Although this is a great guy friend of ours, and he is allowed to challenge our viewpoints on our published works with no offense taken, we were confused and taken aback. Just simply telling guys they need to be the pursuers is not that obscure, right? Wrong. Dying to know more, we started to grill this guy. Let's set the stage for our guy friend. He is tall. He is successful. He is attractive. He has a great personality and by far one of the best dinner dates in town, but he is single. Even as his best gal pals, we have no clue how in the world this guy is single. He really has it all. He is the type of guy who is perfectly capable of walking into any bar and walking up to a girl and asking her out. Yet he doesn't. He doesn't use dating apps because he thinks they are desperate and draw the wrong kind of attention. We agree. Further, he told us he is not likely to text first even if he really likes a girl, is not at all weirded out by a girl if she gives him the double blow up, and is flattered by and prefers girls going after him. If you are thinking, what in the world and why girls are so silly, and wondering if our friend is a Martian, we were too. We obviously needed more info, so we dug deeper. Prepare, dear readers. Revert back to the qualities we attributed to our guy in question. He has it all, remember? The reason he is so reluctant to chase and be the pursuer is quite simple. Upon further elaboration, it made sense to us. And it can all be reverted back to one bit dating cliche. He is a classic good on paper guy. He purposefully resists the chase, asking girls out and be the pursuer because little does he know someday some chick might be lonely, bored as fuck, whose besties are all married and pregnant and think, well, he keeps asking me out, he is good on paper, so even though I don't have real feelings for him, I should just keep dating him. Boom, mind blown. He views girls coming after him as a sign of genuine affection versus feeling like he's making a girl like him. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's go back to level 2, right? If you really liked her, you'll be the first one to make a move. He views girls coming after him as a sign of genuine affection versus feeling like he's making a girl like him. My brothers, this is the game. This is the game. Let me say it again, my brothers. This is Pimp Chad Marco talking. Let me turn the lights out. Hold up. I gotta stop real quick. I gotta let y'all know something real quick. Let me turn the lights out real quick. Sip some of this tea. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Your daddy probably didn't tell you. Your mama definitely didn't tell you. The blue pill masses, they won't tell you. But I'm going to tell you. I am going to tell you. Because I love you. This exchange here between this attractive guy and these attractive girls. This is the game. This is the reality of the game, the ugly reality of the game. And see, what I realize is this: women play the game and then they shame guys for playing the game. This article is important because it's a rare instance of a woman. I don't know if it was by accident, but she acknowledged the benefit of the man playing the game that she's playing as well. He views girls coming after him as a sign of genuine affection versus feeling like he's making a girl like him. But that's exactly one of the reasons why girls don't like approaching guys. They want to feel like the guy when a guy is pursuing a girl, it gives her a sense of security. And we're going to talk about this more later. But it gives her a sense of security. It's like, okay, he's chasing after me. He's pursuing me. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's buying me dinner. He's buying me that. And so there's a sense of security there. Like, okay, I have the upper hand. Now, they might not straight up say that, think that, but that's what's going on. she has the upper hand. That's the appeal of being approached. That's why girls would say silly shit like she said in the beginning. If you really like her, you would approach her. But I could say, and what this guy is basically saying, if you really like me, you would approach me. Why is it that me liking you means that I have to take a risk, but you liking me means you do nothing? That makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. It's bullshit. It is women playing the game and shaming you and making you think that you playing the game is wrong. Now don't get it twisted. This guy this guy sounds like a high value male, so he can afford to do this shit. Guys like us, we can look, we shit out of luck, right? You know, you accept the inferior position and grovel at the pedestal of women, or you become a wizard like me. What are you gonna do? Right? But this is one of the main things that I want guys to try to understand. Because as I've analyzed the game of that men and women play with each other, this is one of the most important aspects of it that guys got to realize, is that a lot of the things that we're told as far as how we're to deal with women, the do's and don'ts, a lot of these rules, these unwritten rules, is beta rules. These are beta rules. And if it's not a beta rule, it's simply a rule that benefits women. It's the same thing with women getting upset with guys dating younger girls. Why is it an issue when older men date younger women, but we don't talk about older women dating younger men? Why is it that me liking you means that I have to approach the woman, but the woman liking the man means she does nothing? You see how it doesn't make sense? Because it doesn't make sense. But a lot of guys fall into this trap of believing these things that girls are saying. Girls have a good way, and I'm not trying to attack women, because I have nothing against them playing the game to their benefit. I think both sexes really should do it. I encourage everyone to do it, really. It's kind of fucked up, but it's the way of the world. Life ain't fair. But what I notice women do, they always have a narrative or a story or something in place to cover up the games that they play, to justify it. Oh, but when you flip it, it don't make sense. That's why you always got to kind of flip these little rules and dig and look in the corners of it to see if it really holds up, because a lot of times it doesn't. And that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get you guys to understand this, because this article is real. Like, this shit is just rotting away in the corner of the internet somewhere, but this shit is big to me. Cause it really proves my point so well, and I don't even think she realizes it. But let's continue. This is so true. As relationship bloggers, we know that relationship rules and articles such as the ones we write are never black and white and set in stone. There are gray areas everywhere. Case in point right here. Dating and putting yourself out there is just as scary for guys as it is for us girls. If we were him, we would be terrified to chase after someone who might not be there for the right reasons, just to settle and check off the boxes in their all-important list of things to accomplish before 40. A girl chasing him tells him everything he needs to appease his fears. Now let's go back to the Modern Man article, when he was talking about what a guy approaching a girl tells the girl. Now, he had a point, but he was off base. A man approaching a woman is not about his confidence. It's about his investment. It's about his willingness to pursue, his willingness to chase, his willingness to take a risk, his willingness to provide, his willingness to invest. Did I say that before? I think I said it before. And see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you got to get your brooms out and get the dust so you can see what's underneath the dirt. Sweep the dirt off the floor so you can see what color it is. The confidence, that's dirt. That's the bull. Oh, it's a confidence test. No, the fuck it's not. It's not. There's security. There's comfort. There's power in being pursued, in being chased. You want the investment. Just like this guy, he's the exact same, right? He wants the security. He wants to be pursued. He wants to be chased. He wants the investment. He wants to know, oh, this girl is willing to fight for me. She's willing to work for me. And I feel like as men, we've been brainwashed into thinking that we always have to be the ones who are chasing and pursuing when it's simply not true. It's simply not the case. If you were more attractive, if you were more successful, or if you just simply met the right girl, you would have a completely different dynamic. And this is what men have to really understand. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying understand the game and understand yourself and what you want. Because what women do, they have these rules because they know that they want a situation where they have the power. And I'm okay with that. But as a man, as men, we have to decide for ourselves, do we want that? Do you want the power? Do you want to be the one that's pursued, right? What are your standards? What test do you have waiting for a girl? What does she have to prove to you? See, we're in this state of chasing and proving, and then we end up in a fucked up situation because, like I said before, we were molded to be what she wanted instead of what we want it to be. Let's continue. A girl coming on to him makes him feel like they actually want him for him, that he's not forcing someone to like him. They want to be with him because of who he is in real life. They want to see him and go on dates with him because they want to spend time to get to know him. He is comforted by the idea that a girl wouldn't seek him out if she were doing so solely in the hopes of fulfilling a void. This is a tough situation where both he and our article have conflicting points, but they can be drawn together. See, and like I said, bro, understand the fucking game. See, this guy, somehow he was able to make this girl really see how stupid, not even stupid. Like, let me dial it back some. I'm getting in that I'm getting in that incel mode again. Let me dial it back some. But he was able to successfully flip her theory on her and show her that your idea of a man does this for a woman doesn't make sense, because the same things that you're looking for, why can't I have it? I can look for it the same way. I can play the same game. Girls want the guy to be the pursuer. They want to be asked out on dates, and they are frustrated when guys don't follow the rules and ask them out. However, if a really, really great guy who is not pass upable come along, girls should most definitely consider changing the golden rules of dating and put themselves out there for the guy. Women make rules for betas and break them for alphas. I'm telling you. Rolo told you. Richard Cooper told you. Coach Greg Adams told you. Oh, God, man. I've already worn myself out. This shit was great, though. Oh, seriously, though, bro. shout out to Rolo and Richard and all the red pill guys, because whoever coined that, women make rules for betas and break them for alphas. Goddamn, dude. Like, if I find out, I'm gonna give you a super chat next time you stream. I don't know which one it was, but damn, that, because it's right here. Girls want the guy to be the pursuer. They want to be asked out on dates. They are frustrated when guys don't follow the rule and look, quote unquote rules. Cause it's the quote unquote rule. It's bullshit. It's a beta rule. It's for weak, low value men that I don't give a fuck about. Fuck you, nigga. I don't need you. Don't ask me out. Does it matter? 100 other guys are gonna do it. Fuck you, nigga. Go on. It's a beta rule. You're beta, you're expendable. They don't give a fuck about you. That's why they don't talk to you. That's why you're not getting approached. Cause it's fuck you, nigga. I don't need you, nigga. You need me, bitch. I got the pussy. Your dick ain't worth shit. Bitch ass nigga. This is his point. If a girl really is interested in him and not caught up in all he has and who he is on paper, she will put in some of the grunt work to get his attention in a real way. The others who are in it for the wrong reasons will give up eventually and move along with their lives. Dating is a tough world to navigate, and this really throws a monkey wrench in our firm beliefs. Oh, God, this guy, good job on you for making these women think. Fuck. Of waiting around for a guy to ask us out. However, stuck on this process we both fully admit if an amazing guy came around, there is zero chance we would sit idly by and wait for him. It's definitely not our favorite fantasy about finding love, but it sure is one that can happen. Women make rules for beta, blue pill, bitch ass niggas, broke niggas, ugly short niggas, and they break rules for the big dick thug niggas with money. That's what it is. That's the game. Damn. I about done myself tonight. I can stop here, but we got more. You thought it was over. I'm already on tilt, going nuts in here. I'm red pill. I'm red pill berserking in this bitch. Oh, let me take my shirt off. Oh boy, I should have known this shirt wasn't gonna stay on tonight. Oh boy, but. This is just this is a great article though, because the beauty of it, and it's no shame, it's no attack on the girl that wrote it. Because my motto is this: don't hate the player, hate the game. And so when women play this game of not approaching and wanting to be pursued, that's their game plan. That's their strategy. Fine. But what I'm saying is this: don't let anybody shame you out of playing the game to your favor as well, because that's all this guy is doing. Now, obviously, most of us, we're not in the same position as him. But see, with guys like this, and he's not even famous. He's not some, as far as I know, he ain't some famous dude. This is a regular Chad, right? Regular Chad. But he's able to play the same strategy that girls use. I'm going to wait to be pursued so I can control the pace of the relationship. So I can set the tone that you work for me. And what men have to understand is that there's nothing wrong with that. When women do it, it's nothing wrong with that. Because at the end of the day, it's your choice. You choose to approach the same way you choose to approach a girl and be subservient and pursue and chase and accept her bullshit, her games, her shit tests, pay for the dates. Women do the same thing with alpha males. They put up with their bullshit, their cheating, their lack of attention to them, and all that. And there's nothing wrong with it because you choose that. You chose to pursue. She chose to pursue. But the crime here, is to shame men from playing the game as well. It's to shame men from using your strategy, from using successful, proven, smart game strategy. And to keep men in the dark thinking that they have to play the game according to your bullshit, bendable, broken beta alpha rules, depending on the nigga. That's the crime. I think what I would like to see as far as relations between men and women is an acceptance of the game for what it is. And to say, you know what? Women gonna play the game to benefit themselves, and that's okay. But men can do the same thing. That's my whole point here, though. Is to understand the game and accept that both sides can play the game. But I feel like there's this concentrated effort to keep like certain men in the dark about this shit. And to have you believe in bullshit. It's a man's job to that's the wool they pull over your fucking head. But now we go deeper. You thought we were at the bottom of the ocean. No. You thought we were at the bottom of the ocean, swimming through the carcass of a dead whale. No, sir. We're about to go meet Cthulhu. I'm going deeper. Yeah, we're going to check out our good friends at Female Dating Strategy. We're getting to the heart, the soul, the madness of this topic. Stay tuned.